What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 62, I believe. Hopefully I didn't lose track because this is the first episode that I'm recording after getting back from vacation from the lovely state of Pennsylvania. That's where I was for the last 2 weeks, so all the episodes you've been watching is just stuff that I recorded beforehand. So now that I haven't played in 2 weeks, I'm going to be pretty darn rusty. I tried to record, well not tried, I tried to battle earlier and I ended up just not recording it because, I was just trying to, warm up a little bit, and, my plays were terrible. I just got thrashed in a bunch of battles in a row, so hopefully that allows me to get back into the spirit of competitive Pokemon battling and shake off that rust. I don't know if that's going to happen that quickly, but I hope it does, because we're bringing some kooky stuff today. Apparently that's my new thing. I've been saying kooky a lot. I don't know where I got that from, but I like it. I like it. Ha ha ha. I'm so strange. Anyway, the like goal for today's video is going to be 60 likes as usual, so if we can meet that, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I'll continue to bring you these lovely daily Wi-Fi battle uploads, all that good stuff. You know how it goes, guys. By now, I'm sure you do. Anyway, so today, what we're bringing is some weird stuff. Like I said, we've got Sub-Disabled Gengar, we've got Choice Specs Electrode, Choice Bandodrio, and then I've got, what is that? Bronzong. Oh yeah, I forgot his name for a second. That's terrible. He's just a mono attacker with Gyro Ball, and then he's got dual screens and Stealth Rocks as well. I don't think I'm going to be using Stealth Rocks too much on Battle Spot. We'll see how that goes. He's actually holding Leftovers now that I think about it. Probably should be holding the Light Clay. I might change that in between episodes or battles. I don't know which. Dragon Dance Crawdont, which is pretty standard to be perfectly honest. It's holding a Focus Sash, so that gives us free setup. And then Flareon, which you guys have seen before. Been using it the last couple of episodes as an Assault Vest set. I actually really like it a lot. I don't know that it works too well on Battle Spot, but I just like using it. So that's what I'm doing, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. And by you guys, I mean all you haters out there. Did I get extra white on vacation? I feel like I'm just, I don't know. I don't even know. So our record, oh yes, our record, I probably should mention that, huh? As we're battling Link, because he says battle me, we're gonna listen to him. But our record is 71 and 48. I know at the end of the last episode, because I watched it, just to see what the record was. I said 71 and 68. That is a 4-game differential. That is not the case. We have a 24-game differential, so our record is 71 and 48. Not 68, like I said in the last episode. I don't know why I said that. I'm just strange. I'm just strange. So our opponents bring in Pinsir, which is undoubtedly going to be Mega, Scizor, Garchomp, Nidoking, Yanmega, and Cofagrigus. So we have our hands full, but this is a pretty cool team. A lot of bug types. 3 bug types. So he's got major weakness to fire here. That sounds like a job for Flareon, I have to say. So we're going to lead off with the Flareon. Are we really going to do that? We're really going to lead off with the Flareon? Yes, we are. We're going to lead off with the Flareon. Going to bring the... What am I going to bring? He does have the 2 ground types, though, so Electrode kind of seems like it should be out of the question here. I really have nothing to take on that Cofagrigus, so I'm going to have to bring Gengar for that. And then I guess we can bring the... Well, all those bug types. Let's bring the Bronzong. Why not, right? Why not? I don't know why I said it like that. We're going to try to set up rocks with a Bronzong on Battle Spot. That is what is happening right now. That is what we are reduced to. I definitely should have the Light Clay on this thing, though, because it has the screens. I don't know why I gave it Leftovers. Part of that lack of mojo that I was talking about earlier, I guess. So Link is issuing a challenge. He doesn't really look like Link too much. He's missing all the green stuff. Going to start off with the Nidoking. So that's fine by me because he can't hit me with Earth Power because I have Levitate, man. Let's go for the Stealth Rocks, and then we can set up a light screen if we're still alive after a Flamethrower. He goes for the Earth Power. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Stealth Rock is going up here. So I guess Bronzong is just used so little this generation that players just forget what it does. Unless he really just predicted me to switch, and I really don't think that's the case. Like, I really, really don't think that's the case. So what I'm going to do here is set up a light screen. He's going to withdraw as I set up the light screen, so I don't know how much good that's going to do me. He's going to go into Yanmega. So that does me some good, and he just takes a crap ton of damage from the Stealth Rocks. Ouch. Ouchies. So I can pretty much switch into whatever I want here, I guess. I can switch into Flareon and start setting up flame charges. Because I have Light Screen up and I have Assault Vest. So I'm really not afraid of him whatsoever. And I don't even think... What can he learn? Ancient Power, maybe? That can be super effective? He also could have the Tinted Lens, so there's that. He's going to go for the Bug Buzz. That's really not going to do that much damage, even if he does have the Tinted Lens. And it looks like he does have it, because it does a decent amount of damage, actually. So we're going to set up the Flame Charge. And then we should be able to Flare Blitz anything that comes in next, unless his Nidoking is Scarfed. Which it might be because he switched out, so that may have actually been a really bad idea. May have. It may have. There is the Flame Charge. And that takes out the Yanmega. Now that I'm thinking about it, that may have been a misplay to switch out there. Because the Nidoking might just come in here and kill me. That might be what happens at this point. He's going to send out the Garchomp, actually. That looks shiny. I was about to say, he's a little bit... I don't know, his colors look a little bit faded when he's shiny. I never really liked shiny Garchomp because it looks almost exactly the same as regular Garchomp. Same thing with Gengar, although the Mega Evolutions of both of those look completely different. So there's that. I guess our best bet here is to go for a thingamajig. What would be more? Superpowers base 120, and then Flare Blitz is base 120 as well, but we get the stab boost, but it's also going to be resisted hits. We're going to go for the Superpower. That's what we're going for. He outspeeds, so that Nidoking is not Scarfed, this thing is. And that is a little bit of an issue. Can I even handle that at all? I guess Bronzong can. I should have just switched Bronzong in there because I can take any hit that Garchomp wants to throw at me. Because I resist Rock-type moves if he has that as a coverage move. I resist Dragon-type moves. I'm immune to Ground-type moves. So there's all that. All that stuff. So now what I want to do is set up a Reflect, and then I can start unleashing some Gyro Balls on this thing. There's the Outrage again. I'm really going to hope that he's locked into it. Man, that still does a lot of damage. How does that do so much? He's confused, so it does end this turn. Man, my allergies are really giving me a hard time today. I don't know what's going on. Well, I do know what's going on. I was in Pennsylvania, and it's very lush and springtime there. You know, you got all the flowers blooming and all that stuff. And then, now I'm back in Texas, and what we have here is dirt. So I'm not really allergic to dirt too much, but it hasn't worn off yet. And the guy... Okay, while I was talking about dirt, I got distracted by dirt. That's what happened. And the guy forfeited. And I think he could have won the match. I guess. I mean, he could have switched back into the Nidoking. Really, I don't know why you would forfeit there. That would have been close. Alright, well, it's going to be a victory for us, so that brings our record up to 72 and 48. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I wanted to see how that was going to play out. Apparently, I was laughing about Bronzong at the beginning of this. And Bronzong is actually what brought us to victory there, I guess. I guess you could say that. So, we're going to look for another battle because we do 2 battles here in every episode. Because we are good like that. Oh, it looks like our rating reset. I was wondering what happened. I mean, I guess, you know, you're away for half a month, the ratings would reset. So our next opponent is going to be from Japan, Hyogo. And he has quite a threatening team. Look at this. Venusaur, Garchomp, Gyarados, Scizor, Tyranitar, and Manectric. The Manectric obviously is going to be a Mega Evolution. Because he does have 3 other Pokemon. Actually, no. All of his Pokemon are potential Mega Evolutions. I didn't even notice that. I was just counting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're all Mega Evolution capable. So what do I want to do about that? I don't know if I can do anything about that other than just lose. But we are going to try because I have some really weak stuff compared to what he has on his team. So he's got 2 electric immunities with Lightning Rod on Manectric and the Ground-type Garchomp, which is unfortunate because I kind of need electricity to fend off the Gyarados. But looking at the rest of his team, Electrode can't do a whole lot. So I don't think it's worth it to bring the Electrode at this point. Dodrio can do a decent amount of work. Get rid of the Venusaur at the very least, but it can't do a whole lot of other things because it just can't. It just can't. Flareon on the... Flareon. Why did I say it like that? Flareon. Flareon. Can't do a whole lot either. This team is actually very well rounded, so I guess I'm just going to have to pick some stuff and run with it. Don't know what else there is that I could possibly do. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I guess we can start off with the Flareon. If he starts off with the Gyarados, I'm in a lot of trouble. But Flareon can at least deal some damage to everything else on this guy's team, pretty much. I mean, if he leads off with the Garchomp, I guess he can just outspeed and kill me. I really need to pick my Pokemon. We'll go with Gengar, and we'll go with Dodrio. We didn't actually use Crawdaunt today, so that's kind of interesting. We're going to bring the same team next time. I just switched up the team going into this episode because I wasn't really sure what exactly, excuse me. Again, like, my throat is just getting, like, all yucky. But I brought the same team because I wasn't really sure, or not the same team. I switched up the teams going into today's episode because I wasn't really sure what I had brought and what I didn't because it just was too long since I recorded. I guess I could have went back and watched the videos, but I just didn't. I just made a team because I'm good like that. So he's definitely got a Mega Evolve here. I can't really afford to switch anything in on this thing. Flame Charge seems almost silly. Almost silly. Because just does. We're going to be at -1 due to the Intimidate. Really nothing I can do about it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Flare Blitz this thing to try to get it down into a range where we can pick it off with a quick attack with Dodrio. And I don't know if he's going to see that coming or not. A lot of these players just tend to not know what other Pokemon do that aren't standard, which I think is hilarious. But that's just me. He's going to T-Ball me. That's not going to do too much because I do have the Assault Vest, and I take that very nicely, actually. Flame Charge was not viable here just because... whatchamacallit? Yeah, that thing. We weren't going to outspeed at +1 because Manectric is just so fast. So fast and junk. Flare Blitz again. I don't think that he can kill me with another T-Bolt here. He's going to Volt Switch into T-Tar or Gyarados here, expecting another thing. You know, Flare Blitz. Can't think of the names of anything today. I'm coughing. My nose is running. I'm rusty. My plays are bad. I'm just not having the best day, I guess. I guess you could say that. Flare Blitz is going to do absolutely nothing at -1 to this Garchomp. There is the Rough Skin, and that somehow we survived that. But he also has the Rocky Helmet, too. Look, oh no, I'm sorry. That's the recoil from the Flare Blitz. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we can go into Gengar at this point and try to sub-disable him. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to go for. Maybe a... He could be Scarf, though. If he Scarf outrages me, I'm dead. If he has Scarf and Outrage, my entire team is dead. So I guess I needed to take that chance because I have nothing that can go up against that. I just straight up die to everything. That's what it comes down to. Let's sub here in case he wants to outrage me. He is not Scarf, so that is good news. That is great news, in fact. He's going to Rock Tomb me. That is actually a pretty cool move to have on a Garchomp, not going to lie. Not going to lie. I guess we could disable him here so he can't use that. I don't know if that would be worth it, though. Don't know if it would at all. Because he could just very well predict that and try to kill me off with something else. Let's go for a Shadow Ball here. And he might just go for a different move. I'm not sure what he wants to do here. He is going to get a special D-Drop, which is great. He is going to Rock Tomb again. So he's going to be able to kill us off next turn. Even if he goes for another Rock Tomb, that's going to kill me because my defense is so bad. Even with the Black Sludge. I should have went for the Disable. Alright. Well, let us go for another Shadow Ball as he's going to take us out with something. He's going to go for Rock Tomb again. Maybe that won't kill. Oh, we live with 5 HP. Thank you, Black Sludge. Shadow Ball is going to take this Garchomp out, which is fantastic. And hopefully we can get him to bring out his Manectric here. That would be best case scenario. Because then the Intimidate is out of the picture, and then he would have to switch to bring the Intimidate back into the picture, unless he has the Gyarados, in which case he has double Intimidate, and I just automatically lose. We shall see what happens. He is going to go into the Manectric, which tells me that, I mean, you know, that's the only way he's going to outspeed, I guess. I don't know. I mean, at -1 speed, I don't know about that. We're going to go for a Sludge Bomb, because there's no reason for us not to. He's just going to kill us all with the T-Bolt. And, yeah, we pretty much lose. We're going to have to lock ourselves into Quick Attack here. And I think it doesn't matter what he has left. I don't think that a Quick Attack is going to finish off the rest of his team. It might be able to take out this Manectric, but it's not going to be able to take out whatever he has left, whatever that may be. So let's go for that Quick Attack. He's going to stay in T-Bolt, I guess not knowing that I have that. And it doesn't even take out the Manectric, so the Volt Switch will kill me, and that is game. That was close. I really thought the Quick Attack would take out the Manectric, but I guess not. I overestimated you, Dodrio. How could I do that? So that is 1 win and 1 loss today. Overall, I don't think we did that well. We won on a forfeit. I mean, we had the potential to win that match, and it looked like it was going to be close, but I don't know for sure how that was going to play out. This match, we just didn't do very well at all. Part of it was that our team was very much so overmatched. That's just what you get. I mean, you have to accept that you're going to get manhandled sometimes on Battle Spot if you bring underused stuff. I mean, there's a reason that people bring standard stuff. I mean, it's because it's good and it works, and these people are laddering trying to win. You know, you can't win all the time, so I'm not mad about it. I think he was an honorable opponent. He just kind of watched us a little bit there, so that is unfortunate. But that brings our record to 72 and 49, so we maintain that 24-game differential. Hopefully we can build on that next time. I don't know if I have a double victory in me just yet. It may take almost a week to get back into this, you know, and get the mojo, as I call it, back to where it was before. But we will see what happens. I want to thank you all for joining me today with today's episode. And don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. My voice is definitely just going out here. So I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you guys for the next episode. But until then, game on.